glad that God prevented me from going to get my teeth done. I thought I was going to go to some place to get veneers. Honey, they cost $100K. It was so much money, but I've been hearing a lot of stuff. People are saying people that got them big veneers or small veneers, if a person got veneers, they have a horrible bad hygiene. And did you guys know every so often years, what, 5, 10, 15, 5 to 10 years, you got to rechange those veneers. And they said a lot of people have a lot of problems. A lot of teeth be falling out when they be eating meat. And you know, they breath be stinking. I came across this video, Let's React. Everybody talking about them funky veneers and how much it makes your breath stink. Like this video, share this video. I love when you guys come over here and react with me to some of this stuff out here in the internet streets. And let's see what they got.
And them teeth might look good with them veneers, but baby, that breath smell like somebody fucking passed away in y'all mouth and took a shit afterwards.
Try it.
What is it?
The banana drink.
Bro, the straw stink.
No, it doesn't.
Bro, it smells like veneer breath.
No, it doesn't.
Dude, it is your breath.
Are you guys talking shit or what?
Yeah, no, but we were talking about how you stink sometimes. Veneer breath?
If I stunk, she wouldn't be with me.
But I love you, so I endure it.
No, we talk about BBL, skinny people, fat people, but we never talk about what's that smell in these people's mouths when they go get their teeth done. Like, what is that dying, decaying smell, and why? It stink. And I'm not gonna sit here and pretend anymore. Y'all teeth do be pretty, but that smell be shitty.
Jeez, your breath stinks.
Your teeth look perfect. Your smile is flawless. But the second you open your mouth, whew, people are stepping back. Veneer breath is real. They say it smells like decay, like something died, like bacteria that no toothbrush can touch. And the worst part, most people with it have no idea. Today, we're breaking down why it happens, who's at risk, and what your dentist probably never told you. Let's get into it.
Veneer breath is real, and it literally smells like death in your mouth. It stinks so freaking bad, and the only way to get rid of it is by either replacing your veneer or replacing the crown. That's it. There's no amount of brushing, flossing, freaking mouthwash, gum, or mint that can help the situation.
What they don't tell you about having veneers is you need to floss after every meal. And you need to use mouthwash. And you need to use brush strips. If you miss any of those things, your breath is going to smell like straight shit, like donkey ass. Literally, like, oh my God, I promise you.
I smelled that breath recently. I never really knew what the veneer breath was about because I don't really know too many people that got veneers. But I smelled that shit recently, and I wish I hadn't. Ooh, I wish I hadn't. I still remember that shit. Y'all be giving up on y'all teeth so fast, baby. You do not have to run and go get no veneers. Just take care of y'all teeth.
Let me say this, man. I am no orthodontist by a long shot. I am no dental surgeon or any of that, man. But this veneer breath, if you cannot fully pay for the procedure, then I'm telling you, man, hold out because you're getting discount teeth, but the people around you are paying full-time prices with that breath. I don't know if y'all are skipping getting your tongue scraped, getting gum renewal, or whatever the real procedure is, but I'm telling you, man, this lady walked up on me today and the mouth was marvelous, and I know there's a lot of people that are not going to tell you her breath smelled like rhino sex. Like imagine two rhinos in the wild that just been in the wild and they don't bathe, and could you just imagine, or like afterbirth, or like just like you ever step in dog feces and it's on your boot and you just dragging it through your house, or you just walking and you can't figure out what's going on but it's violently attacking your nose. If you cannot afford the procedure, I don't know if you need a new tongue. I don't know if you need a new gum line. I don't know if they need to replace the lips because maybe they were infected with the teeth that you had prior to getting the veneers. But enough is enough, man. Dental hygiene is real, but don't let dental vanity overlook your dental hygiene because they shaving them rotten motherfuckers down and they leaving some real impure shit. Ew.
I used to see so many people posting on here about veneer breath, and I literally thought they were just hating. I'm like, what are they even talking about? Until I smelled it firsthand. And let me just say, if you are thinking about getting veneers or you have veneers, there's a lot that you need to know, but there's one thing that you have to know about having veneers. And baby, this is not optional. It is not optional. You have to use a water flosser morning and night. You have to floss your teeth after every single meal. Every time you eat something, this is what you need to be doing immediately after. You know why y'all don't realize your teeth are tighter now. So it's holding on to every little piece of food that you put in your mouth. Even when I drink smoothies, I have to floss to get any little piece of fruit, anything out stuck in my teeth. It could be a little piece of pepper. It's going to start to smell. It's going to decay within hours. Not walk around with old food in your mouth. That's the veneer breath. That is the veneer breath. Your teeth are tighter and it's holding on to food. Morning and night, morning and night, morning and night.
On the topic of veneers, so when I first came to LA, a lot of the girls have veneers, but I wasn't aware really when I first came to LA, like 2020, 2021. I was at a party like for the first time, like meeting all these people that are online. Someone came into my face. I was so excited to meet them. And before they came over, they said, and I was actually punched in my face by air. I was actually sucker punched. It hit me like on this side and it was knocked off axis a little bit, but I definitely caught myself. But that was my introduction to veneer canker breath.
People are out here literally being punched in the face by someone's breath at a party. The consensus is clear. Veneer breath has a specific, very unforgettable smell. And once you've smelled it, you cannot unsmell it. Let's watch a few more.
Oh, and one more thing before I forget. Veneer breath, the veneer smell is a real thing. I got 2 stories about veneer breath. One was my friend who wore gold teeth for a long time and never took care of his teeth underneath those gold teeth. So his teeth basically rotted out of his mouth. So he was like, hey, yo, I'm going to go and get veneers, man. I got the best doctor ever, dentist ever. He going to give me veneers. I'm going to have a beautiful smile. I'm like, all right, brother, do your thing. So he goes, gets his veneers, pays all of this money. But apparently, even though his veneers look good, they didn't brush his teeth underneath. Something went wrong because this man's breath actually smelled worse after he got the veneers than when he had the gold teeth in with his teeth rotted out. Second story was a beautiful woman that I went out with one year. She actually took me out for my birthday. Bad body, gorgeous. She went and got veneers. So this was our second time hanging out. The first time we hung out, there was no kissing or nothing like that. We just hung out, got to know each other a little bit, had a conversation. This time, though, she was taking me to dinner and she was taking me to a comedy show. And after the comedy show, she was telling me that she had something special planned for me. So we go to the comedy show. We go to dinner. It was amazing, right? We get back to my place. Her car is parked at my place. And so we start to make out. And I smell something that smells like a combination of poop, must, sweat, and just foul odor. But she had on a really nice perfume. And I was like, what is going on? So I went back in to kiss her again. And I realized when she stuck her tongue into my mouth, that was veneer breath. So I did the research on it. And apparently, resin gets stuck and food gets stuck between your veneers with the resin when you floss them. And it creates a smell and a bacteria comes up. So whoever you have to do your veneers, make sure it's the right people and make sure you're taking care of your teeth and the veneers, because if not, it could ruin your night. Oh, yeah. I did not smash her. I told her good night and went in the house.
Veneer breath is really much a thing. And I recently found out. And I'm traumatized. But all I want to say is if you have those cheap veneers that your mouth look like they threw plaster in your mouth, right? To the point where you can't even floss. Brush your teeth every day. Matter of fact, that shit don't even work.
go to the dentist and take them shits off and go get proper veneers or something. But take care of your dental hygiene. Like, ain't no way you can walk around out here with veneer breath, aka your breath smell like straight shit. I'm traumatized. I'm traumatized, y'all.
A few weeks ago, something so bad happened to me, y'all. I smelled veneer breath for the first time. Like, it made me say, God damn. Okay? And I'm not really like that. Like, I'm not the type of person that be having to say, God damn. But that really kind of messed me up because it's like, it don't smell like shit or dookie. But at the same time, it don't smell like something died. Like, it's a very distinct smell. And I want to know, like, can y'all floss? Like, what do y'all just be slapping these teeth in y'all mouth? Oh my God. Let me know, like, have you smelled veneer breath? Because that shit stank.
Guys, I just woke up, but topic of discussion today is veneer breath. I have smelt it. That's horrible. Like, I feel like, do you have a cavity under your veneers? What is it? Like, cause veneer breath is real. Like, I have veneers, don't have veneer breath, but fucking hell, I have smelt that shit and I'm just like, what the hell? And then it's also like, I feel like, can't you taste that? Don't something taste a bit sour in your mouth? Like, you can't be up in people's face and your mouth is sour. That's crazy.
What's Natalie's biggest ick? Say it as Natalie too.
Okay, so my biggest ick is probably somebody's breath stinking.
Yeah, that's spot on. Spot on.
Yeah, and
I smell it from a mile away.
Yeah, my nose is very strong. So usually, like, I can't hide how I feel. So if your breath stinks, like when my ex came back up to me, I felt a stench and he had veneers and he had veneer breath. And I always can tell when somebody has veneers because they have veneer breath. Not everybody. It's not all veneers, but it's a lot of veneers. And he was trying to impress me. And I seen that instead of going out of the country, he was in the country.
What's that? What do you mean about that?
He got his teeth done for instead of spending the big bucks, he spent $2,500. And so he had halitosis. Yeah, not halitosis, but veneer breath. But anyway, my biggest ick is definitely, I would say, probably somebody's breath.
The descriptions are wild, but they're all pointing at the same thing. A distinct, aggressive smell that no amount of perfume or mints can cover up. And it's not just embarrassing. There's actually something going wrong inside your mouth.
Okay, to the girl that said that veneers stink, can you chill out? Can you chill out? Because I cannot stop doing this breath test. I'm in everybody's face asking them if my breath stinks every 5 seconds. And now I'm kind of regretting getting veneers because I don't want to be known as the stinky breath. I constantly have to water floss. I constantly have to floss. I constantly brush my teeth. But still, like, I don't want to be known as the breath that stinks. Like, I don't want to be known as that. Like, having a Colgate smile and then your mouth stinks. And guys, I did my teeth like 6 years ago. I kind of regret not looking further on other treatments for a perfect smile. Cause my teeth, I promise you, they were not crooked. I didn't have a gap. Like, all I had, honestly, I did have like a little a shark tooth, like a pointy tooth, which is like in my genes. Like, I'm passing it down cause my son has it now. But yeah. I really didn't need all this. I just wanted like an extension. Like, I just wanted a little longer because my teeth were also small, like micro, tiny, small. And I just wanted to have like adult teeth. I didn't want these tiny teeth.
Having your teeth done is not a joke. I'm in a restaurant. I've got a pack of mini toothbrushes. They've got toothpaste inside and they've got like a little toothpick. And I'm just here. Shouldn't wait. You've got to make sure the teeth stay white. If you're going to get your teeth done and not look after them, don't even bother. Telling you now.
Now, even people who have veneers are now panicking and second guessing everything. And honestly, that reaction makes sense because this isn't just about hygiene habits. There's more going on here.
Veneer breath is a real thing and it can stink.
The most common culprit is composite veneers. Composite is a resin that we attach onto the surface of the teeth, but often bacteria gathers around the margins and starts to smell. Another common reason are veneers that haven't been fitted properly. If the veneers are not fully sealed onto the teeth, it leaves a gap between the veneer and the tooth where plaque gathers and you cannot clean it properly.
Probably shouldn't be saying this, but veneer breath is real. I'm a cosmetic dentist and I do a lot of revision veneers, meaning veneers that were done elsewhere, and I can tell you exactly what makes a veneer stink. Number one are these chunky veneers that have a very over-contoured margin. And you can see these margins are sealed, but bacteria will just settle right in there. It's basically an additional ledge for things to settle into versus like this one doesn't have a veneer, so it's smooth all the way down. These are no prep veneers that we are redoing. Reason number two a veneer will stink is an open margin like this. This is a traditional prep veneer. You can see that it's just not a crispy seal, like there's a little opening, and that is where bacteria will go inside. Here's what will develop in that little opening. I shaved off about 75% of that veneer, and you can see that dark spot over there. That's decay that has been forming underneath that veneer because of the opening. And sadly, this veneer was done only a few months prior to seeing me right down the street from me. So all those people saying that veneers only stink if they were done outside the country, I call cap on that. This was done in Newport Beach. Here's what you do want. It's a nice crispy seal where the tooth just hugs right up against the veneer and it's like a jigsaw puzzle. X-ray should be just as crispy. It should be nice sealed and immaculate. Now, if there's like a little bubble on the X-ray within the cement of the veneer, that do not worry about. That does not cause veneer breath and it's pretty inconsequential. It happens. Those are all things that a good cosmetic dentist will take care of as part of the procedure that you generally don't have to worry about. But just keep in mind, 50% of Americans, whether they have veneers or not, suffer from halitosis. So the other reasons people can have veneer breath is things stuck underneath the gum line. It's an oral hygiene issue. Anyone can have this, not just people that get veneers. Also, untreated cavities anywhere in the mouth. There's tons of teeth in there. You can't just say that it's from the veneers. If you have major tonsil stones, whether you have veneers or not, the breath is going to be an uphill battle. So yes, you got to look at all the factors when it comes to pinpointing veneer breath. You don't have to have veneer breath just because you have veneers.
So we just had it straight from a dentist. Veneer breath isn't random. It has specific causes, and some of those causes have nothing to do with how well you brush. Let's see what's actually happening here. Veneers are shells, usually porcelain or composite resin, that get bonded onto the front surface of your teeth. They look incredible, but the way they sit on your tooth creates edges, called margins, and those margins are everything. When a veneer is fitted properly, the margin is sealed tight, clean, no gaps. The tooth hugs the veneer like a jigsaw puzzle piece. You can brush normally, floss normally, and the veneer just sits there doing its job. But when the fit is off, even slightly, bacteria moves in. The tiny gap between the veneer and the tooth becomes a trap. Food particles get in, plaque builds up. You cannot reach it with a toothbrush. You cannot reach it with floss. And over time, that trapped bacteria starts to produce a smell, a very specific, very aggressive smell that people around you notice long before you do. One dentist in the clips we watched actually shaved off a veneer live on camera, and underneath it, after a few months, there was visible decay, dark, rotting, hidden behind what looked like a perfect smile. And that veneer wasn't done abroad or on the cheap. So let's kill that myth right now. Veneer breath is not just a budget procedure problem. Bad fitting can happen anywhere. Now, there are two main types of veneers, porcelain and composite. Porcelain veneers, when done well, are sealed properly and much easier to maintain. Composite veneers, which are cheaper and more common, are made from a resin material. That resin is more porous. Bacteria sticks on it more easily. The margins are harder to perfect. And that's where the smell starts. Here's the one thing nobody tells you before you sit in that chair. After getting veneers, your teeth are tighter. They grip food differently. A tiny piece of fruit from a smoothie, a fragment of paper, anything gets trapped between those teeth faster and holds on longer. If you don't clean it out within hours, it starts to break down. It starts to smell. That is veneer breath. So what does proper maintenance actually look like? Water flosser, morning and night, non-negotiable, regular floss after every meal, not just twice a day, a tongue scraper, mouthwash, and regular dental checkups where your dentist is specifically checking the margins of your veneers, not just doing a general clean. Miss any of those consistently and the smell will come back every time. But here's what the dentist in our clip said that really matters. 50% of Americans already deal with bad breath, veneers or not. Tonsil stones, untreated cavities, gum disease. These all contribute. Veneers don't create a bad breath problem from nothing. They amplify one that's already there, or they create the perfect hidden environment for one to develop. The real issue is the gap between what people expect when they invest in veneers, a perfect smile, a confidence upgrade, and what they're actually told about the responsibility that comes with it. Most people walk out of that consultation knowing what their smile will look like. Very few walk out knowing exactly what their daily routine needs to become. And that gap, no pun intended, is where veneer breath lives.
I finally know what people talk about with veneer breath. I smelt veneer breath. Drea got the real veneers. You hoes trying to take a shortcut.
What Tia Kim said? Yo, daddy spit the bag.
Yeah.
These porcelain and these go way back.
To the back. Open that mouth.
Girl, no.
Show me go to the back.
It do.
Okay. It do.
If you've smelled veneer breath, you already know. If you're considering veneers, now you know what to ask your dentist before you commit. If you made it this far, I appreciate you watching. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. Create